getting on to nofap was like fucking hard for me. This was like what the one barrier I just couldn't get over. But I have been consistent with nofap, but not like you think. I have been consistent with nofap, honestly, but the way I approach nofap is totally different. Let me tell you my story. I was in my bedroom and I had already fapped twice throughout the day. And I'm scrolling through YouTube because now I need nofap motivation because I need to get on like a huge streak, right? And then I see this guy making fucking 900-day streak. And then I watch his video and he tells me how he reached to 900-day streaks and now how women are being like totally attracted to him. As he walk past them, their eyes is literally on them, and I get so excited. I get this feeling of so excitement that this is gonna happen to me if I get on 900-day streak. And I'm suddenly so excited, and I watch the whole video, and then I'm motivated to get on a huge streak and have all these benefits. And as I need to be on a 900-day streak, that means I'm not going to be able to fap for next 900 days. So, like, let's fap again. And before I know, I've already fapped 3 times. Well, let's start tomorrow again. Then I try to get onto nofap. The next day, I get strong urges, but I get through that. But on the third day, the third day, I'm scrolling through YouTube and I see a lot of aspects on there. These people, these people like reject modernity and like embrace masculinity or something. They have literally have aspects in their thumbnails. And I watch one of these and I fap again. And I again watch these YouTubers setting high number of streaks and again get motivated, and I would repeat this cycle to death. Then I realized this is not it. Okay, I had before this set a 500, not 500 days, sorry, 50-day streak. That was the longest I was on nofap. But I realized one thing after even being on 50-day streak. I've been through that, but I still had this habit. The goal is to not be on nofap. I realized this thing. The goal is to not be on nofap. The goal is to break this habit. That's the ultimate goal. And when I learned this thing, it changed everything for me. The fapping, this thing is not on my mind 24/7. I have even forgotten this feeling, how it feels to fap. And I feel different. I feel a lot different. I feel totally different as I'm going throughout my life. But it might not sound high what I'm doing right now. What I'm doing is I've been fapping, but I'm not setting huge streaks, but I'm fapping less. I would love to set huge streaks. But honestly, bro, honestly, these YouTuber, I don't even know if they lie to you or they speak the truth. They say the truth. Because, like, for an example, a man who deadlifts 500 kg and he says he deadlifts 500 kg, like, if Eddie Hall says he deadlifts 500 kg, most people are gonna believe him because how big he is, right? How big he is, it shows. But in the case of nofap, on all these like untangible things that we cannot measure or gauge by any chance, we cannot we cannot understand if they are actually have been on this nofap day of like whatever there's the amount of streaks that's they've said. I'm not saying that if I can do, then no one can do it. But the thing that is, they tell you that straight away started nofap, and they are on suddenly on 900 day, and they haven't fapped in between. They sell this, like, most probably they sell this lie to you. They might have said, say 900 days day streak, and they might have not fapped for 900 days. That might be true. I'm not saying it's false, but it might have took them multiple tries to get at that level. Before going on to a 900 day streak, they might have said, like, whatever the streak, I'm just taking taking this number as 900 because I saw this one YouTuber doing this. So before that, they might have set a 100-day streak, then they might have went on to 200, then they might have, like, progressively, and what I'm saying is they might have progressively overload to getting at the level of this much amount of self control. It will take us time, it will take me time to get at the level. I would love to set these kind of huge streaks and get at that level of self control, but it is going to take time and it is going to be hard. Since I learned this, I've been consistent on nofap. Now, it might not sound hype. It might sound like this is pussy stuff. Like, who wants to fap just twice a week? That is for weak men. Strong men never fap. This is the lie we've been sold by these alpha male YouTubers. But honestly, bro, if we want to get at that level, we still have to fail multiple times, and it's okay to fail. I wish I knew this before. If I knew this 2 years ago, I might have set a huge streak. Trying, I was trying to be perfect. Imagine I have been on a 50-day streak and I hadn't still broken this habit. Time when I finally broke this habit was when I just lessened the amount of time I would fap. Like, if I don't exactly remember how I approached this, but last month, let me tell you, I fapped 4 times, and this month I've only fapped once. It's not like until the end, and I'm not expecting myself to not fap. So that is progress. Like, it's gonna be like, okay, it's gonna be fucking, or like, I might fap like once or twice again. So it's progress, right? Last time I fapped 4 times, and this time I've just fapped once. That's progress. Now next time I might go on to make a streak of 2 months. But when I feel it's not gonna be like I'm gonna lose all the progress. It's not honestly that. I wish I knew this before. I wish I totally knew this before. As I'm talking about nofap, I'm getting all these thoughts, and I literally have a boner right now. Don't expect me to show it to you. Sorry, I can't show you, brother. I can show my boner to you. So the other thing about nofap I wanted to talk is, like, set up your environment. I set my environment up, which led me to just fab 4 times a month. For an example, if I have this environment, what by environment what I mean is, just don't look at asses. I just didn't look at asses because I don't use social media. I don't use Instagram, which is literally like, it is literally a site for like semi porn, I would say. It literally has semi porn on it, soft porn, I would say. And then I don't watch YouTube. Honestly, I just use YouTube to watch podcasts, and I don't watch anime as well. I used to watch anime and I used to fab multiple times a day. Like, imagine if I go on to and watch One Piece and I see Nami, and then I get boner as I'm having right now. I'm gonna fab, right? I'm gonna fab. If my testosterone is high enough, if your testosterone, brother, is high enough, if you do all these good habits, like sleeping well, eating a lot of fat like eggs in general, and if you get enough sunlight, you do all these good habits which boost your testosterone, you exercise, you're gonna have a massive boner whenever you see these kinds of things. And you cannot avoid, and you cannot not fap. So if you are on nofap and you still watch anime, maybe you should like consider watching the kind of animes. I'm not saying that quit anime, you cannot do that, right? Because it has been stuck into your identity. Do you want to watch anime and all that? Like fine, watch anime, but if you want to watch our anime and watch like be on nofap simultaneously, that's not going to happen. If you have testosterone, if you have high testosterone, that's not going to happen. If you have a small dick and low testosterone, that is possible indeed. But these two things don't go hand in hand. I'm pretty sure. The thing is, be consistent with it. If you fap 2 times a day, just fap once. If you fap 3 times a week, just fap twice. And just progressively deload the amount of times you are fapping throughout the day. And at a certain point of your life, I guess we all will reach this point where we don't even think about nofap. It's not even a concept, and we are permanently on nofap. But it will take us time. It will take us time to get there. And when you fap, man, just think like, yeah, okay, it's dumb that I've fapped, and get back to your work and keep yourself busy throughout the day. It's gonna reduce the chances of you fapping. If you found any kind of value from this video, just consider subscribing my channel, and I'll see you in the next one.